Hey, Jen Springer here, and this is Monday, and I'm going to give you a tip to work on for the week. Let's talk about edification. What does it mean to edify? Well, when I first heard the word edify, I was like, what? I had no idea what it was. And I was inviting people to all these events, and nobody was coming, and things like that. But I have learned the art of edification. And to edify, from the dictionary, I'm going to read it for you, means to instruct or improve someone morally and intellectually. So to edify an event, I'm going to go through 4 things you need to edify. One is, are your events. If you're inviting people to events and they're not coming, you didn't edify properly. I'm just going to tell you that. To edify would be to speak really highly of the speakers. To tell people, this is a rare opportunity. Corporate's never been through town. You need to get here. You won't believe the information they're going to give you. You're going to hear right from corporate. Or maybe a leader's coming through town and that person's only been through there once a year or twice a year. You say, you know what? They're not going to be back till fall. And you know what? You don't want to miss hearing from that person. That person is a crown diamond, or that person is a platinum, or whatever it is. That person excels at this, and you need to hear from him or her. If you're not there, you're a crazy person. And that is to edify, okay? So edify your events. Second thing is edify your upline. I don't care what you think of him or her, you must edify them to your team and your prospects, because your team is going to follow suit with everything you do. And guess what? If you're not edifying your upline, guess what? They're not going to edify you either. And I have found in my team members, and I know you're watching here as well, you're going to find that when you edify the upline, people are going to go and listen to that information. You could tell them 100 times the same thing, but if they hear it from somebody else, it's going to be their golden epiphany. I mean, it's just crazy. So even if you don't personally get along with your upline, or you may not agree with him or her, just say, you know what? He or she does things a little bit differently than me. I do it this way. He or she does it that way. You know, we all find our own way that things work. But you might really like the way that he or she does it. So here's her website, and here's his Facebook page or newsletter or whatever. And let people judge for themselves. Because you know what? When we all work together, that's the whole point of network marketing, right? It's like everybody goes together and succeeds. And when you create division in your teams, I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to do the work all the time, you know. And if my upline, if you're speaking crappy about your upline or your crossline, I'm going to get to that in a second, and they come to town and then you want to promote that event, nobody's going to go. So just a fact right there. And then the next thing is edify your crossline. I know sometimes you're in a small town and that you feel that there's competition. This is number 3, by the way. You feel like there's competition. You know what? There is no competition with Young Living, because we have so much opportunity to enroll. And people are going to be attracted to you versus that other person because of you and your personality. Don't talk smack about your crossline or people that are also in your area. We have enough smack talking from other companies that the only way they can try to get people into their company is by smack talking Gary Young and Young Living. Now, how ridiculous is that, you know? And those types of companies attract a different person than what I would want in my business anyways. If someone's going to join your business off of smack talk that you've talked about someone else, I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't want that kind of energy in my business. So edify your local team members. Edify other leaders in the company. Again, you may not agree with everything that person does, but edify them. I have found it is fantastic to ally with other teams, whether it's on conference calls or local events, work together, because every rising tide raises all ships, right? And it has created massive momentum in my business by doing that, okay? Now, the 4th thing you have to edify is the company. Yes, edify Young Living, no matter what happens. I will tell you, in the years that I've been with Young Living, if there's ever a messed up order, or if there is ever something that is goofy, or whatever it is, Young Living always fixes it, okay? Always fixes it. So if you have a problem, contact corporate. They'll fix it. Young Living, yes, is going through some times right now where we have massive explosion. I enrolled somebody last week, and within an hour I enrolled somebody else, and there was 500 new members. You think we're going to have a backup on some things? You know what? If something's out of stock, no big deal. Guide someone to a similar product. You know what? There's a long hold time. Just put your name in the queue and do something else on the computer. Young Living is hiring people like crazy and edify the bejeebers out of them. You know what I say? This company is exploding because we have what people want. And guess what? We're running out of products sometimes, and this one works just kind of similar, and maybe do this one instead for now. And it always works out, okay? But don't get frustrated. Don't smack talk the company to your prospect. You're just totally discrediting your company. Secondly, you got to talk highly to the company, even to your team, because if the team starts hearing you not edify the company, guess what happens? They're going to question the credibility of the company because you're the leader, and they believe in you and they're following you. And if you're saying, oh my God, those hold times, or you can't believe what Gary Young said at that event, and blah, 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 you know what? You sound like an idiot. I'm just going to be honest. So speak highly. Even if you think differently, keep your opinions to yourself and always edify. You may not always agree, and of course we're not going to always agree, but edify the company. Edify your Crossline, edify your Upline, and edify events. It will raise up your business. You'll be attracting amazing people into your company, because your company, as in Young Living, and your personal distributorship, because you have very good vibes, and people want to hang out with people with good vibes. So work on this week. Edify, edify, edify. Edify your downline, edify your upline, crossline, company, whatever it is. Edify. That's the key word of the week. Bye-bye, everybody.